Yo, yo, here we go. Okay, so star in a jar. The first time I saw sonoluminescence was in a darkened room. I was transfixed to look at this spherical flask of fluid, a tiny spot of bright light contained in a flask of fluid created by sound. So, what we see here is, where is it? Sonoluminescence. This means light created by sound. Okay? So, technically everything's light, or consciousness, everything's light, and then light slowed down to a low vibration becomes sound. But in this case, like fluid in a water, a particular sound frequency can create the light. So back to light again. So light to sound, and then sound back to light again. And that's how stars seem to be lit. Stars are in a fluid. The water's above, the firmament, the water moon goddess. A certain sound frequency is creating the light in these stars. And they look exactly like it with the reflection above. Ether, sonoluminescent, triboluminescent, chemoluminescent, piezoelectric effect, or all of the above. Creating light with sound. And here we have cymatics creating form with sound, or seeing what sound looks like by using sand. This is what the sound waves look like at this particular frequency. That's what the sound looks like, an insect with the legs. That's how you get your insects, at that frequency. There's that frequency. Higher the frequency, the more complex the forms. Again, that's your stars in the firmament above, and the waters created by sound, not balls of gas. This is light created by sound, sound frequencies, and water. This is all your stars above. This is all your stars above. Sonoluminescence, right there. Next, slides across the dome. Now, these are your comets. Slides across the dome. Strikes the dome. Slides, striking the dome. Sliding across the dome. Sliding across the dome. Does it look like a falling, burning rock? No. These look like electrical discharges within the firmament. And when it hits the dome, it makes a big light. None of these can actually hit us ever. It's a big fake show to scare you. There it is, hitting the dome. It can't hit you. It hit the dome that protects you and then explodes. Okay? They're not balls of rocks, and they're predictable because the sun goes in a circuit above that's predictable. Same with the moon and the sidereal day, or firmament, celestial chandelier above. Turns round and round. A public campaign involving a hoax meteorite in Latvia has backfired spectacularly, with the Swedish telecoms company behind the stunt losing a government contract. London, a public campaign involving a hoax meteorite. They have to hoax these things because they're not real. Okay. Meteorite in London has backfired spectacularly. Lost the contract. Tele2 has said the stunt was part of a wider marketing campaign. Again, they're faking meteors. What are meteors? Do they look like a falling rock to you? It's a bit of a mystery. Let's have a look. And then here as well, the formula of these balls is the secret. Something aerospace engineering says professors say they will burn bright through to see the. Anyway, this is how they were caught faking it. Meteorites. Again, now pressed against glass. Look at the color here. Notice the difference color. It turns to like a blue here when it hits the dome. Okay? Now you have some of these crystals in a jar that turn colors. Blue, boom, when it hits the glass in the jar here. This crystal. Same color. Are these crystals broken off from the firmament? Like, let me show you right here. I'll come back to this real quick. Again, piece of the dome, piece of the firmament. See that shit? Look at it. Look at that shit. Crystal looking, but. And there's crystals in a jar lighting up when it hits the glass. So pressed crystal makes light. These compounds make orange or blue, but I'm sure any combination of colors could be made. It has copper as one of the main components. The Bible speaks of the rock, or the firmament, being as a hammered piece of copper, bronze. Okay? Smash glow crystals. It has copper as one of the main components. The Bible speaks of the rock, or the firmament, being as a hammered piece of copper, bronze. Triphenylphosphate, blah, 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 fuck. Has copper. It has copper as well. Same thing. Sliding across. See little parts of the see it bounce off the firmament? Bounce, 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 bounce. Fucking bounce, bounce, bounce. That's a straight line. Okay? Bounce. Bounce. Look at that. Fucking bounce. Bounced off the firmament. Hits here. Bounce. Fucking hits here and bounces off. The glass firmament. Hits. Bounces off. Slides. Hits. Bounces here and bounces here. We can fucking bounce all fucking day if you want. That's what's going on. Boom. Strikes the dome and explodes bright right in the sky. You'll never see anything on the ground. And you know what they say? Oh, it's because comets are made of ice. How can fucking ice be fucking flames? Light bright like that. It's supposed to be cold ice in space. But you fucking idiots say it's fucking ice. And it evaporates by the time before it hits the ground, and you never can find them. That's their excuse. That's their excuse. That's their excuse. Slides on the dome. Boom. Hits it. Explodes. Brighter. Look. See how brighter it gets? Hits again. Bright. Hits here. Bounces off. Hits again. Bright. Twice. Slides across. Hits. Slides across. Hits. Keeps sliding across. This is not a ball of rock. Not a ball of ice. Boom. Look at it hit. Coming along. Starting to hit. Boom. Hits. Boom. Turns colors. Look. At night, you can see the colors better. Boom. Look at the color. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. Anyway, please, much love. Please like, share, and subscribe.